Sean does a good job staying long, dude.
Yeah, he does.
Like, look, it's hard to hit him, man. That was the problem when I remember training with him. I was like, I can't fucking reach this.
You couldn't
guy.
get him?
I can't. Messing up those legs.
Oh, that was nuts.
Sean,
right?
definitely.
You think so?
Sean needs to mix it up, man. Stop.
Yeah, he's
Stop
gotta-
trying to box. This is MMA, bro. His grappling is so good. I don't know why he doesn't go for it. Boom! Suplex.
Fuck, bro.
This is WWF now. It's either 1-3 or 2-2.
It's gotta be 2-2 after this round.
Damn, we might have a new champion tonight. Man, dude, I wouldn't be surprised if Dricus gets that nod tonight, man.
Oh! Du Plessis took it!
What did I tell you?
Oh my God!
What did I tell you?
What the?
Wow.
Two weight classes, you must smash and fight ready assassin. Gastelum passing him, double leg him and tapping him. Who was the first to bring the smoke straight to Adesanya? This 5'9" middleweight, call me the Brown Bomber.
What's up, guys? Just got done watching UFC 297. Sean Strickland defended his title against Dricus. Let's talk about it. But
No, we didn't.
It sounds like you said Sean Strickland won, so yeah.
Yeah.
I see what he's saying. Yeah.
you me up, bro.
You yourself up.
All right, guys. I have to admit I was wrong. I'm gonna go outside and get hit by a bus because I was wrong. I picked the wrong fighter to win tonight. Tonight was not Sean Strickland's night. And congratulations to Dricus. UFC 297, let's talk about it. But before we do, we got to thank Jimmy Bars for all the support. Go to jimmybars.com or follow them at Instagram at Jimmy Bars and get your Jimmy on. Hey. Sean Strickland just lost his title trying to defend it against Dricus Du Plessis, who is now the new UFC middleweight champion. Let's talk about it. I mean, this was an interesting fight. You know, Sean came out in the first round and was peppering Dricus, was looking pretty good, pretty sharp. Dricus was lunging forward, trying to find his range. And it seemed like everything and anything he threw, he couldn't find Sean Strickland's chin, you know, and Sean was out there evading shots, dipping and dodging, doing a good job defensively. You know, it looked like anything he threw landed. You know, he didn't throw as much punches at first, but anything he threw was landing, while Dricus was trying to throw the kitchen sink and everything at him, but wasn't landing anything. But that was only the first round, right? And then it seemed like towards the second round, I think the judges gave him the second round. It seemed towards the end of the second round, it seemed like he started getting a little bit of momentum, started landing some of those punches and getting closer and closer with those looping and lunging punches that he kept trying. I mean, the more he threw, I mean, the more he missed. I mean, it looked like, I don't know, it looked horrible. It looked bad. You know, Dricus has a very weird style, a very quirky style, and it was weird watching him. But, you know, as the rounds went on, he started getting closer and closer and landing more and more punches against Sean, and eventually just started opening him up, mixed in a few takedowns, which I think was key. You know, I think Sean messed up in that aspect. I think he should have used his wrestling a little bit more. Like I said in my previous video, his wrestling is probably one of his best aspects in his fight game, but he didn't use it. I don't know what happened towards the later rounds. It seemed like he had gotten fatigued, but I don't know. I don't think we saw the Sean that we're normally accustomed to seeing. I mean, I think he can go 5 rounds, no problem, but it seemed like this time Dricus had gotten the better of him. I don't know how he was able to get so fatigued so fast when it seemed like he was in complete control of the fight from the beginning. But like I said, towards the later rounds, Dricus started pulling away, you know, leaping and lunging in those the way that he does. It's really weird, awkward style, and I think that was another reason why he was giving Sean a lot of problem. You know, that weird timing, a weird frequency of punches. It's very unorthodox, and but he uses it to his advantage. He uses his strength really well. And, Dricus is now the new UFC middleweight champion. You gotta give him credit where credit is due. I mean, he came in here, he pressed the gas pedal for 25 minutes, and now he's going home with 12 pounds of gold. And you gotta congratulate him. He went out there, and wasn't working for him at the beginning, but he was able to make adjustments in the fight, where he was able to come out on top and land punches and have takedowns and just overall take over the fight. And I think he won rounds 2, 3, and 4. He probably lost that 5th round. Sean ended the round pretty strong there, or ended the fight pretty strong. But I think the middle rounds is where he messed up a little bit. He got a little tired and probably didn't fight to his full potential. I think there was a lot more that he could have done that he didn't do. It'll be interesting to see what he comes up and says about his performance and how he tries to justify it. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Seeing what is next for Dricus. I don't know. He just called out Israel Adesanya. Maybe a rematch with Rob Whittaker. Actually, Rob Whittaker is fighting Paulo Bohachinha, so never mind. It'll be interesting to see where Dricus goes from there, or where the division goes from here on out. I think any one of these top guys in the top 5 can be the world champion. Any one of these guys can beat each other. Any one of these guys can be champion at that weight class. It wasn't a super blowout by any means by either one of these guys. I don't think it was a super blowout by either one of these guys. It'll be interesting to see where it goes. Like I said, any one of these guys in the top 5 can beat each other. And right now the division's wide open. I don't know how long Dricus is going to stay on top. But I honestly think, because of that weird style, I don't think I don't know. I just don't think he's that good. But congratulations to Dricus. He is now the world champion. And he proved a lot of people wrong, including me. I was wrong. And please, hopefully none of you guys bet the house on it like I had told you to. And hopefully you guys save a little bit of money. But yeah, that was an interesting night of fights. It was a good night of fights. Raquel Pennington became the new bantamweight world champion in the female weight class, and she looked dominant. She looked dominant towards the end of the fight as well. So congratulations to her. And it was an exciting night of fights. Toronto was great. I remember the last time I fought there, I was fighting Tim Kennedy, and I had a hell of a time. Toronto's great. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Vamos, Raquel! Raquel! Vamos, Raquel! Let's go, Raquel!
Raquel! She can't hear me, bro. Raquel!
Raquel, come on! Raquel!